Hi everyone. Now we will doing task May June 2019 variant 31 and task website authoring, which is the website, and the software that we are going to use is Web Expression. Now let's jump to the questions. Okay, so let's jump to page 6. We will be doing task 3 web page. For step 21, this is only questions that ask you to write the explanation in the evidence. For this step, I will skip and I will focus to step 22, which is we will start doing our practical task. Now, you are going to create a web page and edit a style sheet for special details. Many of the people who will view the web page must have a very slow internet connection. The web page and the style sheet must work in any browser. All color codes must be in hexadecimal, which means you cannot use a color name. You have to use hexadecimal value to put the color, and make sure your style sheets contain no HTML. Now, first task, create a new folder called STS. Now, let's go to our source file folder and create a new folder. To create a new folder, right click, new folder. Now name it as STS. The spelling, capital letter, upper letter should be exactly with the questions paper. Next, locate all the following files and store this inside your STS folder. So you have to put all these files inside the STS folder. Please do not copy and paste inside the folder, because if you copy and paste, you will confuse which file to choose later. So what you do, you may select all the files, all the related files, right click, again, select, cut, and paste, or you can drag it to the STS folder. Okay, next. Take a screenshot showing the contents of your STS folder. Inside your STS folder, make sure the folder name, file names, extensions, file size, and image dimensions is clearly visible. Okay, now let's go to see what inside our SDS folder. Alright, when you take a screenshot, you have to take a screenshot in this view. If your view looks like this, please change. How to change? Move your cursor to the bottom right. You can choose these options. Then it will show the options with the information. Now we have a folder name. This is a folder name, SDS folder. We have a file name, extensions .jpg, .css, .txt. If let's say your computer doesn't show the extensions, how to show it? Go to the view, same. Windows 10, Windows 11, same step. If Windows 11, you can find the view here. For a Windows 10, you can find the view on the tab on top. Okay, so view, tick show, click show and make sure file name extensions is ticked. Same goes to the Windows 10. The Windows that I'm using here is a Windows 11, but Windows 10 is same. You can just go to the tab above on top, then you can choose view and tick show extensions. Next, we have file size and image dimensions. So we have our file size here, and we have a image dimensions. Let's say your image dimensions is not showing. How to show it? You can move your cursor to any place here, but make sure on top the date, type, size, text doesn't matter, dimensions doesn't matter. You right click on it, go to more. From here, you have to tick dimension. Find dimensions, follow alphabetical order. Tick dimensions. Okay. For mine, I already have it on top here. Okay. Next, take a screenshot. So let's use the snipping tool to take a screenshot. If let's say your snipping tool is not working, you can use a shortcut key to create to take a screenshot, which is Windows Shift S to take a screenshot, or you can just press a print screen button to take a screenshot, up to your choice with whichever method that you feel comfortable. So we take a screenshot together with the folder name, file name with the extensions, file size and dimensions. Copy, paste it in your evidence document. So for the evidence document, if you remember, we did our evidence document in a task one, which is you have to create new word process. You open a blank word process in a Microsoft Word, open a blank Word document in Microsoft Word, then you have to save it with the J1931 evidence. For us, for me, I did it already. So I will just have to open the evidence. And this is step 22, evidence 4. So let's label it first. Step 22, evidence 4. Enter, paste. Next. If you do not your screenshot pictures moving anywhere, you want it to be fixed. So remain, you can select the picture and change to inline with text. Okay, next. Now, step 23. You have to create a web page called sds.htm. So whenever you receive these questions, what is your step? Open web expression and save with the file name that they want you to save. Now, I will open expression, Microsoft Expression Web 4. The icon is this one. Alright, so I already have the HTML file here, so I will just save. If let's say your computer do not have HTML file, it's empty like this, what you do, you go to file, new, and choose HTML. Okay, now go to file, save as. Make sure, as I mentioned just now, all the files should be saved inside the SDS folder. So let's go to our SDS folder and save inside our SDS folder with the name SDS with a small letter. For web expression, it's already saved the .html, .htm by default. So you just put the name only. Alright, SDS. Then save. Okay, so now you see the uh, file from untitled changed to SDS already. This means you have saved your work, follow the required name. Now you have to create a table structure look like this. Now if you see this, we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 column. Okay, we have 3 column, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 row. Okay, we have 2 columns and 5 rows. Now let's do this. Okay, so when you want to create a table and choose any icons here, please make sure that you are in design view, not code view. Okay, go to the design view, then go to the table here, choose 3 column 5 rows. Okay, now I have my 3 column and 5 row. The dotted line here is just a guideline. It is not a border that is visible in your browser. If you want to show, you have to do it yourself. Right, now let's merge the cells, follow the questions. So we have to merge the column A first, which is we have to merge all the columns. Sorry, we have to merge all the rows. Now highlight all the rows, right click, modify, merge cells. So I have merged the cells. As you see in the codes here, rows span 5, which means I merged 5 columns. Sorry, I merged 5 rows. Next, we will merge 2 column, 1, 2, in this for the cell B. So select 2 column inside the first row, right click, modify, merge cells. And one more, merge 4 rows, right click, modify, merge cells. So now you see the cells are merged already. Now it's time for us to resize. So let's put this. This is 400 times 770 pixels or percentage. It's a pixels. Okay, so let's put, okay, modify, sorry, for this one, to resize, you have to right click, choose cell properties. Cell properties to every cell, every boxes. If table properties, this is referred to the whole table. So please choose cell properties, and then width, height, 400 width, 770 pixels. Click OK. Now let's resize the cell B, 700 and 170. Okay, select the cell B, right click, cell properties, 700 and 170 pixels. Click OK. Next, cell C, E, F, G, 356 and 150 pixels. So select all because they have the same size. Select all, right click, cell properties, 356 pixels and 150 pixels. Click OK. As you notice, all the TD will have all the cells we highlighted just now change to 356 and 570 pixels. Next, this. Sometime you will notice that this one is too small until it's look like it's a disappear. You have to look very carefully. Actually, it's just too small. There where you need to put it put the cursor very carefully here. Like mine, I still can see the space. Some of your computer is very small until you cannot see. So be careful. Look, click it. It's not disappear. It just that it's there, but you have to look very carefully here. Or you can use the code if that's why you need to know how to understand the code. Okay, so I'll put my cursor here and I will resize to 344 600 pixels. Click cell properties 344 and height 600. Click OK. Then next. Okay, table borders must not appear on the final web page. So you should not add a table border. Now, place in cell A the image this.jpg and you have to set width 400 pixels. Maintain the aspect ratio. So which means you should change the width, height will follow. Okay, so cell A is here. So let's put the cursor to the cell A and add a picture. Put your cursor first until you see the blink like this. Then move your cursor. Then move to the and find your picture to add. Okay. Make sure that you guys are in the correct folder. Otherwise, you will see absolute references. Okay. SDS this.jpg. Okay, alternate text you have to add. Just put any name that related to the pictures. Alternate text will appear if the picture is not visible. So I will just put this. Click OK. Now the picture is very big. The instructions ask us to resize. So select on the picture, click on the picture, right click, choose picture properties. Go to appearance, change the width to 400 pixels. Make sure you tick the keep aspect ratio before you resize because the question say you have to maintain aspect ratio. Click OK. Alright, next. In a cell B, enter text spatial these cells and you have to set this text as heading 1. Okay. So the spelling should be exactly same. So this is a cell B. So you have to place the text spatial these cells. Set as heading 1. You can highlight the text or you can just put your cursor to the cell and then go to none, choose heading 1. Then it will change to the heading 1. As you go to the code, you will see your spatial details in a heading 1. Next. Use the most appropriate picture from button 1 to button 4 to place the picture in the cell C, E, F, and G, which is C, E, F, G is this place, alright? We have to place cloud storage followed by hard disk, solid state, then contact the company. So let's do this. So let's place in the cell C first. Sure. Cloud insert. So let's put any related name. You can put cloud, you can put button one. Make sure it's related. Click OK. Next. For this one, browse HDD, HDD. Okay. Next. SSD. And last one, contact. Okay. Let's put as contact. Click OK. Then next. Make sure appropriate text is displayed if the image is not available. For this task we have done, which is we name it just now in a ALT box. Okay, now in a cell D, you have to place the text from sdstext.txt, which means you have to open this file and place inside the cell D, which is here. So let's open the file SDS text inside your SDS folder. Open the file. Let's copy this. Select all, right click, copy, or you can Control C. Right? And place in the cell D here. Next. Below this text, add the new paragraph with the word updated by, followed by your name, center number, and candidate number. Set this as heading 2. So, new line, updated by your name, center number, and your candidate number. And you have to set as heading 2. So go to none, change to heading 2. Okay. So heading 2 is bigger, bolder, but smaller than heading 1. Next. Now, we finish create our page using the HTML markup. Now, we are going to use a CSS markup to add our style. So whenever you see style sheets, it's referred to the CSS. Now attach the style sheet SDS style.css. Okay, now to attach your style sheet, what you do, make sure you are in the design view. Sometimes when you are in a code view, sometimes your attached style sheet is not visible or it changed to gray scale where you cannot click. So make sure you go to the design tab, okay, and click attach style sheet. If let's say yeah perhaps when you use your computer some of the interface is not appear, it's looks different where you cannot find a place to add the style sheets by drag and drop. What can you do, you go to the panels, click reset current workspace. So this will reset back your current workspace, okay, without affecting your work. So now I have back my style sheet. So what I do, I will go to attach style sheet, browse, choose the style sheets again. Make sure you are in a correct location. Okay. We do not have to have a lot of slash slash slash, which is absolute reference. Okay, we have this now. Click OK. Now let's see the code to see whether our style sheet has been linked or not. What we are doing just now is actually we link our HTML file with the CSS file, which is style.css. Here you do not have to it doesn't show any changes yet. You have to go to code and you will see that the link has been added. This is where you check whether you add your link or not. Sometimes when you edit the CSS, why no changes? You check back whether you have linked or not with the HTML file. Okay, now next question. We link already. Next. Edit the style.css. Follow these specifications. Alright. So for this one, we say heading 1 and heading 2, they actually have a same font family, which is Arial. If not available, it's Helvetica. If not available, it's sans serif. Same goes to the heading 2. Arial, Helvetica, and sans serif. Because both of these element use the same style, we can just combine it together. So it's more efficient because any changes we do not have to do it many times. We just have to do it one time only. Okay, now let's go to our style.css. To open our style.css to edit, you can just move your cursor to the right side and click on this SDS style.css. Click this, double click to open. Then now you will have another tab appear here, which is style.css. This is HTML. This is style.css. Now, as you see here, some of the SDS markup has been edited, but it is not correct. So we have to edit it. So we already have the font family. The things that we have to edit is we will erase the second one and just go to the heading one, add another selector for the heading 2. So if you have more than one selector, this is we call as a selector, element that you want to select to apply the style. So if you have more than one selector, you need to use a comma to separate it. Heading 1, comma, heading 2. Next. For a heading 1 is a text, okay? For a heading 1, we will have 52 points height. It's referred to the font size. Alright? It will be italic. Heading 1 will be italic and center align. So let's do this. So only for the heading 1. So we will have to add another selector. Heading 1, curly bracket, font size. Choose font size. The good thing is they show you the options, the suggestions. And if let's say your suggestion is not, maybe you did write something, okay, and then you delete or maybe you click somewhere else, then the suggestion is disappear. So you want to show again so that you will do less mistake. What can you do? You delete back the colon, then add back the colon. Then it will show back the suggestions. Okay, so I want just now font size we have is a 52. PT points is PT. Semicolon. Alright. Then we will have italic. So for italic, we use font style. So italic, semicolon, and the italic and center align. Okay, now like I want to display my text align, uh, but there is no suggestion here. So what is the step? You can delete the semicolon, add again the semicolon, then you will see the suggestion appear. Okay, text align. If you choose it from here, you will do less mistake because sometimes you might have a spelling error, accidentally put a space, right? Okay, semicolon. Done. So one line or you put it in a different line doesn't matter. This is just in just a readability, in form of readability where you can read it clearly. Okay, doesn't matter one line or many line. Now let's do for the next selector. Next selector. Oh, one more. For heading 1, we also have a color. For color, we have to set no blue, no red, but green set to 7F. So how to do this? We have to put in a hexadecimal. Color we have to put in hexadecimal. We cannot use a color name. For hexadecimal, we start with hashtag followed by 2 digit for red. So since no red, 00 is the lowest value. Red 7F green for green and no blue 00. It's like this class. Okay, RR GG BB. 2 digit for red, 2 digit for green, 2 digit for blue. And the lowest value is 0 and highest value is F. Okay, that's why I'm using 0 just now for the no value. Okay, so let's put this value to the heading 1 at. So we put above this after the semicolon center and color. Okay, hashtag 007F00, which is we will get some kind code for the green color because green. Okay, next heading 1, heading 2 will have fully justified text. Fully justified text. So let's go to the heading 2. Text align justify. Okay, so done. Let's save your work. If you notice, you see the star on tab here, which means you didn't save your work yet. So after you save your work, Control S to save your work, then the star is not appear already. You can click save your HTML file as well. Okay, back to style. Okay, back to my style.css. Back. Now, next question. So, add your name, center number, candidate number as a comments at the start of your style sheets. So, we have to add our comment at the start of our style sheet, which is at the beginning. And so, if you notice here, once I start my comment, I'll change to the green color because that's now refer to the comments. So, I put my name, my center number, and my candidate number. Okay, then close it. Otherwise, all will be a green color. All will be a comments. Okay, you start slash now. All change back to the blue color, green, blue and red color. Okay, save. Next. Save. Okay, we save already. Now let's prepare our evidence. This is the proof of your work where your examiner will mark your paper. Without this, then no mark will be given for you because the examiner will not check your file, your source file. Okay, now take a screenshot showing the contents of your style sheets. It says screenshot and style sheets. Style sheets is referred to the our CSS. So what we do, go to web expression. So let's take a screenshot for our CSS. Make sure you take together with the file name. Okay, copy, let paste in our evidence. This is evidence 5, step 30. Okay, the step 30, evidence 5, enter, paste. Next, display the web page in your browser. Okay, if necessary, you can resize to make sure all the page can be seen, all the text can be easily read, all the address bar is visible. All right, you have to make sure this address bar refer to the URL. Now let's look here. There's one thing I want to confirm before I show the uh, page in a browser. I want to go to let's go to our HTML file and check the code. I just want to see top here because when using expressions, sometimes by default they add this with 100%, which means uh, it will take the full uh, page. Okay, so what I will do is I will delete this. Okay, save, and let's go to design and show it in a browser. To show in a browser, move your cursor to magnifying glass icon here. Choose the browser that you prefer. I will choose Chrome. Then I will have my file appear in the browser. This is actually a browser. You cannot take a screenshot of this view. This is not a browser. Okay, your browser is here. Now I will resize it to make sure that it's fully visible. Okay, now we take a screenshot of this together with the URL. Okay, right, copy and paste it in your evidence document. Step 30, evidence 6, paste. Okay, please put it in nicely so that your examiner can see your evidence clearly, not too small, not too big, just nice for your examiner to see your evidence. Okay, next, display HTML source in your text editor, then take a copy. So just now it's a screenshot, now it's a copy, which means you have to copy. Copy the HTML source and place in your evidence document, evidence 7. Now, what you do, go to the code to copy the code. So I will select all the code, or you can just Control A to select all the code, Control C to copy, and go to your evidence. Put it in next page. Step 30, evidence 7, enter. I just add one single table here to make sure all my HTML code appear nicely, neatly. Okay, just Control V inside the box. So I'll have something like this now. Okay, all the code. Make sure you select all the codes because this is your mark. This is where your examiner will check your work. Without this code, then no mark, no proof. Okay, so we have our file explorer, CSS, web browser, and our HTML code. Please give all this for the website task depending on the instructions. Okay, now finish, save, and print your evidence document. Make sure you have your name, center number, and candidate number. So please check your evidence document right before you print out. Let's say here don't have a evidence number, center number, also on. Please make sure you have. So before I print, I will add my name, my center number, and my credit number. Make sure you have this in all the page before you print out. Then you can print out file, print. So that's all for our task presentation. I hope you managed to do it. Thank you, class, for listening. Bye bye.